All right, Gary, I got a question for you.
Okay, buddy.
How do I add zeros to my life?
How do you add zeros? Well, it's just a zero. I mean, really, think about it. It's just a bloody zero, right? It's just, the deal is people go and look for, well, I need to add, let's say you're making 100 grand, you want to add, I don't know, 10 grand. Wouldn't it be easier just to add a zero? 10 grand is actually more than a zero. So if we had a zero to 100 grand, that'd be $1 million. I have found it much easier to do a deal with more zeros on it than less. And the reason is because a guy that can do a deal for $100 is almost anyone. I mean, I gave a lady at McDonald's today a $100 bill, and it only took her 8 minutes to give me 96 back. And that was a long time, shouldn't really take 7 minutes to count out $96. Nonetheless, somebody on a $10 million deal it's gonna be 10 million. It's not gonna take 7 minutes. It's gonna be easier to do. There's gonna be less problems. They'll have lawyers. We'll have lawyers. So I've just found it easier. This is why I've never done anything in a consumer business, retail business. I just don't like it. I don't like the $12, $49, $300. That's why I really like this idea of people. I've been playing with this idea about how do we grow what we're doing, and I'm now convinced the way to do it is to convince the users to pay and never take an advertiser's dollar. Never take $1 from an advertiser. All you got to do is go ask all these guys doing this stuff, taking advertisements. They're being asked to calm their rhetoric down, and that's the last thing we need right now. What we need is people communicating honestly. And if you guys stop spending money with Netflix and then you give Sam $1 a month or give me $1 a month, imagine that, dude. 40,000 people giving me $1 to $10 a month. I could build a whole political team behind this. I can now compete with CNN. It's not going to be like I'm going to get rich off this, but even if I did get rich, let's go through the math. I know this wasn't your question, but this is leverage here. 1,000 people pay me $10 a month, let's say. That is $100,000 a month. Now I have a business that, one, it's got my attention. If you know anything about me, you're going to know, Sam's figured this out now. It's a little hard for most people. I just don't have a lot of interest in many things. He's never talked to me about football, baseball, drag racing. I mean, we joke around about drag queens, but we don't do anything about it. So anyway, my point is, I have kind of one game, and I just think that 1,000 people paying $10 a month, every one of those families could buy 10 of these packages. For $100 a month, a family could get the best education in the world, man. You can subscribe to me, my brother, Drew Peterson. Hey, you can subscribe to almost anyone. So now, why is that important? Well, XYZ, Gary Cardone now is going to be able to upgrade my production. I'm really excited to do this because I see people really benefiting from it. And I see the benefit of you spending $3 or $10 with me takes away $3 from Netflix, Starbucks, and all these other gangsters that aren't giving you any education whatsoever. Maybe you grab your kids from TikTok for an hour a week, stick them into some of my stuff. Now they have a quasi mentor. They have a bridge at least to know where to go get proper information. It's extremely affordable for any family, and the content provider is going to get rich doing it. So the content, it's such a symbiotic, cool thing. So this is what I would encourage all of you to do. Look for 5 to 10 people that you really trust their information. You find their information is challenging. It makes you think. It makes you go study areas. It may make you read a book. It makes you be a better person. Find 5 to 10 people that you're willing to spend $3 to $10 for, subscribe, smash them Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, or Cash App. Do it in a very effective way. Do not do it through a platform that takes 30% from these guys. See, this is the whole point. Go direct to the content provider, give them some love, quit acting like what they do doesn't cost time, energy, money, and experience, right? Every time I look at a piece of art, and I go, oh, wow. I have people look at me and go, hey, how long did it take you to do that? And the answer is my entire life. Okay. How long did it take me to understand markets? My entire life. The time I lost $120 million, guess what? That's in my freaking book, okay, of experience and knowledge. You cannot fabricate this stuff. So these are really real life experiences that if you find someone who's really willing to share the truth with you, it is just invaluable for your future. And that's how you add zeros. That's how you add zeros. This is leverage, okay? If you're smart, you're going to listen to what I'm saying. This is massive leverage. You spend $3 and you get thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value from it. Period. It's not any more complicated than that.